The Los Angeles Lakers suffered one of their most frustrating losses of the season after a chaotic and botched final play involving superstars. LeBron James and Luka Dončić allowed the Orlando Magic to escape with a dramatic victory, leaving fans stunned and analysts questioning late-game execution from one of the league's most experienced teams. In what had been an intense, back-and-forth matchup filled with momentum swings, highlight plays, and playoff-level energy, the game ultimately came down to a single possession that quickly turned into confusion, miscommunication, and heartbreak for the Los Angeles Lakers. From the opening tip-off, both teams showed urgency, with the Magic pushing pace through their young core while the Lakers relied on veteran leadership and star power to control tempo. LeBron James orchestrated the offense early, attacking mismatches and creating scoring opportunities, while Luka Dončić, recently integrated into the Lakers system following a blockbuster move that reshaped the league's balance of power, showcased his elite playmaking ability by controlling spacing and dictating defensive rotations. The first half remained tightly contested, with Orlando's defense aggressively switching and forcing contested shots. Yet the Lakers responded through efficient ball movement and transition scoring that kept the game within a single possession for most of the night. As the third quarter unfolded, momentum shifted multiple times, with the Magic capitalizing on fast breaks and perimeter shooting, while the Lakers leaned heavily on isolation scoring, a strategy that worked intermittently but disrupted offensive rhythm. Fans inside the arena sensed the tension building as every possession became increasingly valuable. And by the fourth quarter, the matchup had transformed into a chess match between coaching adjustments and superstar decision-making. With under 2 minutes remaining, LeBron delivered what appeared to be a signature closing sequence, scoring on a powerful drive and assisting on a crucial three-pointer that gave the Lakers a narrow lead, setting the stage for a dramatic finish. However, Orlando refused to back down, responding with disciplined defense and clutch free throws that tied the game in the final seconds, forcing the Lakers to rely on a final play drawn up during a timeout. Expectations were clear. The ball would likely be placed in the hands of either LeBron James or Luka Dončić, two of basketball's most intelligent late-game creators, players known for thriving under pressure. As the play began, confusion immediately became visible, with both stars appearing uncertain about spacing and timing, leading to hesitation that allowed Orlando's defense to collapse. Instead of a clean shot attempt, the possession turned chaotic as Dončić moved toward the wing while LeBron cut toward the paint, resulting in defenders crowding passing lanes and disrupting the intended action. The ball briefly slipped out of rhythm, forcing a rush decision that ended with a heavily contested attempt that missed as the buzzer sounded, sealing the Magic's victory and leaving Lakers players visibly frustrated on the court. Analysts quickly pointed out that the breakdown was not due to individual failure, but rather miscommunication, something rare for teams led by veterans with championship experience. Post-game reactions highlighted confusion about whether the play was designed for LeBron to attack the rim or for Dončić to create a step-back opportunity, suggesting that execution faltered at the worst possible moment. Coaches later acknowledged that timing and spacing were off, emphasizing that late-game precision often determines outcomes in tightly contested NBA games. For Orlando, the win represented another statement performance from a rising team eager to prove itself against elite competition, showcasing defensive discipline and composure under pressure. Meanwhile, for the Lakers, the loss raised deeper questions about chemistry, particularly as the team continues adjusting to integrating multiple ball-dominant superstars into a single offensive system. Experts noted that while talent levels remain extraordinary, championship teams require instinctive coordination developed through repetition, trust, and clearly defined roles during critical moments. Social media reactions exploded immediately after the final buzzer, with fans debating who should have taken the last shot and whether coaching decisions contributed to the outcome. Some criticized the lack of decisiveness, arguing that late-game situations demand a single clear option, while others defended the players, pointing out that defensive pressure from Orlando forced improvisation. LeBron James addressed the media calmly after the game, accepting responsibility as a leader and emphasizing that losses like this provide lessons necessary for long playoff runs, while Dončić acknowledged that communication must improve to avoid similar situations in the future. Teammates echoed similar sentiments, describing the moment as a learning experience rather than a collapse, though disappointment was evident throughout the locker room. Statistically, The game reflected how evenly matched both teams were, with shooting percentages, rebounds, and turnovers nearly identical, reinforcing how one possession ultimately decided the result. Basketball analysts compared the ending to classic NBA moments where execution outweighed talent, reminding viewers that even the greatest players rely on precise teamwork in clutch situations. The loss also intensified pressure on the Lakers' coaching staff as questions emerged about play design and whether clearer late-game structures should be implemented moving forward. Despite the setback, many experts believe the Lakers' potential remains extremely high, particularly if LeBron and Dončić continue developing on-court chemistry that could become unstoppable once fully synchronized. For the Magic, the victory boosted confidence and strengthened their reputation as one of the league's most dangerous young squads capable of competing with title contenders. As highlights of the final possession circulated across sports networks, the moment quickly became one of the most discussed endings of the season, symbolizing both the unpredictability of basketball and the razor-thin margin between victory and defeat in professional sports. Ultimately, the botched final play will likely serve as motivation rather than a defining failure for the Lakers, a reminder that even legendary players must refine timing and communication under pressure. With the season still unfolding and playoff races intensifying, fans now wait to see how the Lakers respond. Whether this painful loss becomes a turning point that strengthens their unity or a warning sign of challenges still ahead. One thing is certain: when stars like LeBron James and Luka Dončić share the court, expectations remain sky-high, and every final possession carries the weight of championship dreams, making moments like this not just losses, but lessons written in real time before millions of watching fans around the world.